everyone, and welcome to Shell Point Today for Tuesday, December 6th. I'm Dan Philgreen. Coming up today on the program, we will learn about a medical breakthrough seminar hosted by the Legacy Foundation. And we'll find out what it's like to take a trip aboard the Suzy out to one of their newest lunch destinations, Parrot. But first, we want to tell you about tomorrow's opportunity to learn about hospice care. Hope Healthcare is so much more than just hospice care alone. They offer a wide range of services that provide specialized care to meet the needs and challenges of a rapidly changing healthcare environment. Sign up for their Services Overview presentation, which happens at 1:30 Wednesday in the Oak Room at the Woodlands. The Astronomy Club will have a meeting on Thursday in the Osprey Room on the island at 1:15 p.m. You'll enjoy a unique presentation that will take you on a journey to ancient Babylon in 5 BC. You'll observe the night sky and what the three wise men might have seen in that era. Come enjoy the special Christmas program, and everyone is welcome. It's time for another Medical Breakthroughs and Discoveries presentation sponsored by the Legacy Foundation in conjunction with Shell Point Health Connection. Medical advancements in minimally invasive hip and knee replacement is the topic of this Thursday's seminar, and Melody Desilets and Cory are ready to tell us more about it now.
Okay, let's operate.
Operate. Operate.
Where's the dog?
It's Operation the Wacky Doctor's game where you're the wacky doctor. Batteries not included.
Ah, you blew it.
My turn.
Take out asparagus for $100.
It takes a steady hand because if you touch the side...
Here goes his funny bone. Don't get nervous. I did it. That's $200.
Operation, a game from Milton Bradley.
Hey, Melody, what are you doing?
Oh, hi, Jeff. My hospital residency requires me to complete a minimally invasive, successful knee surgery. You know, knee surgery can be very dicey. It takes steady hands and nerves of steel to complete this kind of work.
I didn't know you were in medical school.
Well, it's not exactly an accredited medical school. It's more like a free app on my iPhone called Dr. Know-It-All. But you know, working here at Shell Point, I always want to be prepared.
I don't know if they're going to call on you to do major surgery here at Shell Point, though. We have a hospital just a couple miles down the road here. They actually have trained professional medical people working at.
I know. And in fact, I have a doctor in my family. And although I may not have an MD behind my name, my initials are MD.
Yeah, but I have a better way for you to learn about hip and knee replacement surgery. We have a seminar coming up on Thursday at the Village Church, 2:15 in the afternoon. It's actually our first seminar in our Medical Breakthrough series here in 2016 with Dr. Harmon from Lee Health.
Hey, that's a great idea. You know, that is going to be an outstanding program for anyone who's considering knee or hip surgery or anyone who wants to learn about medical advancements. You know, although this game is fun, there's been a lot of advancements in the hip and knee surgery since this debuted in 1965.
Wow, that's a long time ago. Yeah, our residents are going to want to come to our seminar on Thursday. It's going to be fantastic at 2:15 in the Village Church. And they're going to learn a lot. Even you'll learn a lot, Melody.
So is this event free?
It's absolutely free, and we want all of our residents to bring a friend.
Okay, how would they sign up?
They can sign up at either of the service desks.
Well, Jeff, I appreciate you bringing in that option for the seminar, but I do need to get back to my patient. I am being timed right now on my phone. So next up is gallbladder surgery, and I have to remove the funny bone. And I never understood the hype about the funny bone. If you bump it, it's anything but hilarious.
Once you get your degree, let Dr. Herchak know. Maybe he's got a place for you over in the medical center. So I'll see you at the Medical Breakthroughs on Thursday at the Village Church at 2:15.
Sounds great. I'll see you there.
The Suzy has been quite busy as of late. A new boat captain and new destinations for lunch. Recently, our cameras took the voyage over to the Parrot Caribbean Grill to see what it was all about and discover what you, the residents, thought about this newest lunch destination.
Hi, Shell Point. I'm Beth Crenshaw. I am joined with Captain Russ from the Suzy Q, and today we are at Parrot Key. It's a new destination on the new November schedule for the Suzy Q. The ride over here was fabulous. It's a breezy day today, but Captain Russ really knew how to handle the boat, and it was so enjoyable. We saw some dolphin on the way here, and it's just a gorgeous, gorgeous day. So we've got Renee Maxwell. You're wonderful.
So are you.
You've been a volunteer mate on the Suzy Q for 2 years.
Not that.
What do you enjoy most?
I think today was the top of everything. The important thing that the reason why I really wanted to be a mate on this boat was because I love to see the people being happy. And when they come on this boat, I think they have just a wonderful time. Just having anybody, and even when they have their family, it's just a nice spot. And just being here and today was the top of it all.
Well, we had a fun time. We really appreciate what you do here.
Thank you. And being a mate is wonderful because we get to help in every way. And I used to have a boat, so I really enjoy just being a part of this.
Good way to get back on the water.
Yes, it's a good way to be back on the water. We're grateful.
Now, have you been on the Suzy Q before?
Oh, yes. We go almost weekly, it seems. Not quite.
But it's one of your favorite things to do, I take it then.
Yes.
Yeah, wonderful. What's your favorite part about being out on the boat?
Well, it's looking at the things on shore and
Just enjoying being out here on the water, yeah. It was a beautiful day. It was a bit breezy, but still it felt great, I think.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite thing about being on the Suzy Q?
Well, it's a very relaxing visit and very pleasant. You never quite know what you're going to see.
Right.
So it's always exciting to go.
Well, I learned a couple new things today, and that's thanks to Betty Modis, and she was our narrator today aboard the Suzy Q. Betty, you're right here. Can you talk to us a little bit about Suzy Q? How long have you been a narrator?
Just about 5 months. I started.
So yeah, you're one of our newer ones. Well, you did a great job today. What do you enjoy best about being a narrator on Suzy Q?
I just love being on the water. Absolutely. It's my favorite spot. I really think that when you come to Florida, you need to get on a boat and look at it from the water.
I couldn't agree with you more. Shell Point looks even more beautiful, I think, from the water than it does on land. And I call it water therapy. So what's better than getting out and enjoying a little bit of that?
Perfect day today.
Yeah, thank you so much. You did a great job. We just had lunch here, and what do you think, Captain Russ?
Lunch was awesome. I really enjoyed it. It was great, and I think everybody else had a good time with their lunch also.
The location here is fabulous. You're right on the water. You're surrounded by beautiful boats, pelicans right there, and the food was really, really good too. Service was fabulous, very friendly. We couldn't ask for anything better. They have a new menu at Parrot Key from the last time I was there, and they have some gluten-free items on the menu. So that's important to my family. My son is gluten-free, and I know some of the residents here are gluten-free. After lunch, some of the people went into the gift shop, did a little shopping. It's around Christmas time, so that's perfect for that. What about anything else you got to say about this place?
I'm just looking
Ross?
forward to coming back here. It was a good time. It was a great first experience at Parrot Key Caribbean Grill, and looking forward to coming back.
Yeah, that's right. This right here on, what do they call this? This is not Fort Myers Beach exactly, but what is this
They
little
still
island?
consider it Fort Myers Beach, but it's San Carlos Island.
San Carlos Island, yeah. So just down the road from Dock Ford's where we have another excursion.
That's correct, and just down the street from the Key West Express.
Key West Express, right. Yeah, so if you are wanting to lunch outing by water, on the water, this is a great spot to come to. Take a look at our new schedule, new calendars available, and you can call the Suzy Q call center desk to make a reservation.
And now it's time to cover all of today's happenings, menus, and Village Church connections.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the Happenings segment of Shell Point TV. I'm Dora Robbins, and I'm here to tell you about all the activities that are going to happen today at Shell Point. We're going to start at 7:15. It's Health Connection, Bend, Breathe, and Balance. That's at the Health Club. At 8 o'clock, we have pickleball, and that's at the game courts on the island. At 8:15, it's Stamp Ministry, and that's in the stamp room in the tunnel. At 8:30, it's Ladies Golf, and that's at the Shell Point Golf Club. At 9 o'clock, we have bocce, and that's at the bocce court at the Woodlands. At 9:15, caregiver group support therapy. That's at the conference room at the Medical Center. At 9:15, Christmas shopping, Coconut Point Mall. That's in Estero. The bus leaves the island at 9:15, the Woodlands at 9:25, and Eagles Preserve and Estuary at 9:35. Sign up is required for that. At 9:15, we also have open painting that's in the art studio in the tunnel. And we have shuffleboard at the shuffleboard courts at 9:15. At 10 o'clock, it's gift shop extravaganza, and that's going to be at the social center on the island, and that's from 10 until 1. At 10 o'clock, we have Health Connections Basic Social Ballroom Dancing. That's in the health club, and that's currently closed. At 10 o'clock, it's Legacy Responsibility Conversation. That's at the Grand Cypress Room at the Woodlands. Sign up is required. At 10 o'clock, Suzy Q is going to Woody's Waterfront Restaurant. Sign up is required for that. At 10:15, Through the Bible Studies Group. That's in the Offspring Room on the island. Caregiver Support Group Therapy is at 10:30. That's in the conference room of the Medical Center. Sign up is required. At 11:45, it's LifeQuest Healthy Living. That's in the Offspring Room. At 12:30, Mixed Progressive Bridge. That's in the game room at the Woodlands. And we have Knitters Group in the Offspring Room at 1:15. At 1:15, we also have the Rollicking Recorderist. That's in the Tarpon Room in the tunnel. And at 1:15, we have Women's Ministry Prayer for Missions. That's in the Hospitality Room at the Village Church. At 1:30, we have Stamp Ministry. That's in the Sable Room at the Woodlands. And King's Crown Fun Fitness is at 1:45. That's in the Community Room at King's Crown. Health Connections Ballet Fit. That's at the Health Club, and it's at 2:45. And at 3:45, we have Health Connection Yoga Fit. That's in the Health Club. At 6:45, we have Hymn Sing, and that's at the Resident Activity Center. And the last activity for the day is at 7:30, Fine and Performing Arts Concert Series, Cantus. That's at the Village Church, and ticket is required. Thank you, everybody, and we'll see you back here again tomorrow.
Menus for Tuesday, December the 6th. In the Island Cafe, a barbecue pork sandwich with coleslaw and fries for $7.95. In the Crystal Room, the platter is cheese ravioli, grilled chicken, Parmesan tomato, and cream spinach. The soup is cream of chicken. The dinner buffet is for $14.95. In the Palm Grill, sirloin steak with balsamic marinated onions for $16.95, or grilled marinated swordfish for $17.95. All menus are available 24 hours a day at www.shellpoint.net.
Welcome to Village Church Connections. I'm David Pavey. A few years ago, I read a book by the celebrated Christian author Philip Yancey. A personal anecdote that he recorded touched my heart, so I wrote it down. Let me share it with you today. When visiting his mother's home one day, Philip Yancey began to examine the contents of a large box of family photos, recording his progression through childhood and adolescence. There he found one with his name on the back, fat-cheeked, bald baby, but the photo was crumpled and mangled, as if the dog had found it. Philip asked his mother why she had kept the wrinkled photo, when she had so many good ones. His mother explained that when Philip was only 10 months old, his father developed spinal lumbar polio. He was totally paralyzed at age 24, and he died 3 months later. During those final weeks, his father became so weak, he had to be hospitalized and live in an iron lung that did his breathing for him. The iron lung, which was invented in 1928, proved a special blessing when polio was rife in the 20th century. It was a metal cylinder that helped patients to breathe when normal muscle control had been lost. The body and limbs were encased in the iron lung like a baby in a metal womb, except that the head was outside. It is now a thing of the past, of course, having been replaced by modern equipment that serves the same function. So, when baby Philip's father was in the iron lung, his mother would visit him faithfully and sit there where he could see her via a mirror bolted to the side of the steel cylinder. Philip's mother then explained that she had kept the photo because during his father's illness, it had been jammed between the knobs on the iron lung so he could see it, hence its crumpled condition. Touched by that explanation as to why his baby photo was crumpled, Philip did some thinking. Someone had cared for him. Someone whom, in a sense, he had never met, spent all day staring at that image of his son, devoted to him, loving him. For me, as for Philip Yancey, this is a striking illustration of God's focused love for me and for you. I have loved you, my people, with an everlasting love, God said through the prophet Jeremiah. With unfailing love I have drawn you to myself. Time and again God referred to his people as his treasured possession. What is the price of 2 sparrows, Jesus asked his followers? 1 copper coin? But not a single sparrow can fall to the ground without your Father knowing it. And the very hairs on your head are all numbered. So don't be afraid. You are more valuable to God than a whole flock of sparrows. Let it sink in today how much God loves you. In fact, to quote Jesus himself, God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, so that everyone who believes in him will not perish, but have eternal life. But the iron lung illustration has its limitations. A person in an iron lung is helpless to do anything for others. In contrast, because God cares for us, he works on our behalf, as a shepherd cares for his sheep, for example. Who has not found comfort in the 23rd Psalm? Let's dwell on that for a few moments. The Lord is my shepherd. Now that's relationship. I lack nothing. That's supply. He makes me lie down in green pastures. That's rest. He leads me beside quiet waters. That's refreshment. He refreshes my soul. That's healing. He guides me along the right paths. That's guidance. For his name's sake, that's purpose. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, that's testing. I will fear no evil. That's protection. For you are with me. That's faithfulness. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. That's discipline. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. That's hope. You anoint my head with oil. That's consecration. My cup overflows. That's abundance. Surely your goodness and love will follow me all the days of my life. That's blessing. And I will dwell in the house of the Lord. That's security. Forever. That's eternity. Philip Yancey's iron lung illustration is a great reminder of God's love for his children, but it only goes so far. Our God is one who seeks and finds lost sheep and then takes good care of them. He's looking out for you today. Have you thanked him? And thank you once again for tuning in to Village Church Connections.
Thanks for joining us for today's program. Tune in tomorrow when we'll have another installment of What's Cooking with Ruth Duber and David Lee. This week they will have a special carrot side dish for you to enjoy. Until then, this has been Shell Point Today for Tuesday, December 6th. I'm Dan Philgreen, and on behalf of everyone here at Shell Point TV, we hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll see you back here again tomorrow.